Cyrus talked about snitching. Black people already call the police. Too much if you ask me. They would call more for non-violent activity, but they know that 3 carloads of these hillbillies subject to pull up and kill everybody in the front yard. They know this. Or end up giving somebody 10 years for one rock doing things to us that they never do to a white boy for the same offense. So Cyrus talked about drugs. And Cyrus, you know so well, if you call the white police about a ton of white cocaine at the white port in possession by a white man, you're gonna be on the same list that we on. Tapping your phone, following you around, and trying to get your TV show off the air. You know that you better not, because you're a slave. So don't throw off on some 16-year-old talk about snitching in the war on drugs. Always finding some way to make it look like you're doing something, throwing off on your own people. Why don't you snitch on that? Snitch on some of that road home money. Ask Blanco where that money at. The last 4 commissioner of insurance went to jail. They have people in your congregation, some of them can't even pay car insurance from these commissioners of insurance colluding with these insurance companies against the public, against the white public and the black public. Why don't you snitch on that? People in your congregation getting $800 bills from Entergy, an illegal monopoly. Why don't you snitch on that? Talk about snitching. See what a weak, scared to death preacher would do for a congregation? This is what you get. You're just a slave who's chosen the devil over his own people. You're just a slave. Now, this goes out to the Caucasians who have their hand arms stuck completely in these Negroes all the way up to the elbows. You are from the dirtiest, trashiest, filthiest class of Europeans. America was a penal colony, and you were thrown out of Europe. And all of you are the descendants of criminals. And you love Cagney, The Sopranos. You're the original American gangster. And with the murderous criminal mentality that you have, where you kill your own presidents, you have whole investigations and your hands turn out clean. Everybody listening knows your history, and they know the way dissent is handled when you speak out against white people in this country, whether you're black or white. We've been here in this country for over 70 years. We don't carry any weapons. These are words. The things that you're plotting, the things that are in your mind, that you'll throw some of these slaves, LaDuff and Kip Holden, you'll throw them in front of to justify your evil. Don't do it. So don't start no crap. Don't start no crap. And you can take that any way you like, with chips.
As I told Father Flager, sure, I'll be with you. We can march on the Justice Department. But I know what they're gonna say. You gonna march on us? Talking about we killed you? What are you doing to stop the violence in your own community? So in Philadelphia, last Sunday, Brother Dennis, Brother Lukeman, Brother Mack, and preachers and activists put 11,000 black men in a facility. The mayor was there, the police chief was there, activists were there, preachers were there, and they decided that the black men were going to be made into a peace-making body, and they were going into the hood to sit down with the gangbangers and try to bring an end to the destruction of ourselves. If we don't do it and do it quickly, the answer will be our slaughter. So preachers, I don't know how you can talk a prosperity gospel when your people are dying in the streets. They can't get the next meal. Don't say, I'm a Christian, you a Muslim. They're not asking what your religion is when they shoot us down in the street. Before they fire the gun, they ask you, are you a Jew? Are you a Christian? Are you a Hebrew Israelite? Is you a Muslim? Do you attend Father so-and-so's church? They ain't asking you nothing. Your uniform is your color. And even when somebody will risk their life to show you your enemy, you think we're the enemy.
People must prove to the people a better day is coming for you and for me. With just a little bit more education and love for our nation would make a better society. Now people must prove to the people a better day is coming for you and for me. With just a little bit more education and love for our nation would make a better society. And if you had a choice of colors, which one would you choose, my brothers? If there was no day or night, which would you prefer to be right?